Hi everybody, welcome back to DayZ 1.17, and although my tables have disappeared, the rather sexy Savanna bolt action hunting rifle is still here, as is the new Longhorn break action pistol, and the P1, I guess you'd call it like a Luger type weapon, like a Walther from the Second World War. The question is though, if you want to find these weapons, where could they possibly be on the map? So let's dive into the files and take a look. So this is the types.xml file, and if we look at the entry for the CZ-550 or the CR-550, the Savanna, we can see there's only 5 of them at any one time on a vanilla map, so it's going to be a hard thing to find in the vanilla map. Remember, you've got to find the gun, you've got to find a magazine, you've got to find a hunting scope, but luckily the count in map flag is 1, so when someone picks one of these up, hopefully another one will spawn at another location. Now where it actually is, it's classed as a hunting item, so we're going to have to find it in hunting areas, and it's tier 3 and tier 4. That's probably slightly more important, which means that tier 3 and tier 4 areas are up here in the northwest area of the map. So if you want to find a Savanna hunting rifle, you're going to have to go up here. Now this might be a little bit small for you to see, you might need to maximise this on the screen, but the sort of hunting areas, you've got obviously your hunting platforms, you know, like your deer stands and things like that, but also things like the you might get them maybe at the hiking trails, maybe, I doubt it though, but at places like at the castles, the castle gates, castle towers as well, the camp house buildings, you know, the little chalets, and also I'm pretty sure that the inn is classed as a hunting place as well. So generally when you're out in the countryside. Now the next thing we'll look at is the Longhorn. Let's see where the Longhorn pistol is. So let's do a search for Longhorn. Oh, if I could spell it right, Longhorn. There we go. Now there's a lot more of these, because as you can see on a vanilla server there should be 15 Longhorns, which is pretty good. You know, that's a fair number. Not still quite rare though. And as we can see with this, it's a hunting item, so we're going to find it in a similar place to the Savanna rifle. And this is tier 4, tier 3, and tier 2. So if we go back to I Survive, this means that you're not going to find it on the coastal areas. You're going to have to go in slightly inland, sort of this sort of area, and further in. And again, you're going to be hitting the hunting type places, so the feed shacks, the castles, the camp houses, the deer stands, the hunting stands, that kind of thing. You know, those places in the countryside to give you a chance of finding that one. And then the final weapon was the P1, wasn't it? So let's have a look for the P1. We don't want the mag. Right, here it is. So the P1, there's loads of these. So there's going to be 40 of these on a vanilla server, which is pretty cool. So they're going to be pretty common. And it's just classed as a weapon. And what's quite cool about this is it's tier 2 and tier 3. So it's kind of in that middle swathe of the map. And it's a town and village item. So if we go and look at I Survive again, so tier 2 and tier 3 is not on the coast, not right on the coast, but kind of in a bit, sort of in this band around kind of the middle of the map around here. So it'll be quite a common pistol to find. And what do they call it again? They said it's towns and villages. So let's see where the towns and villages buildings are. I mean, you know really what towns and villages are already, don't you? Medic, military, office, police, school, towns. So, you know, you know where the towns are, you know, Cherno, Electro, places like that. All these sort of buildings that you can see here. The chances are where you would normally find weapons in these places, you know, on the roofs of these kiosks. You know, there's a chance you will find one of these P1 pistols. Not funnily enough in police stations, not in the military tents and things like that, but just probably, you know, in the buildings around and about the towns and villages. So there we go, my friends. That is how you can find the rather lovely Savanna. I do like bolt action hunting rifles. The Longhorn, can't wait to have a go with that, but it kicks like a mule firing the 308 rounds and the little P1 pistol. So hopefully you found that useful. If you have, if you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.